You turn the key and the engine cranks perfectly fine, but it just refuses to fire up. Or maybe it starts, but the moment you put it in drive, the car slams into gear so hard it feels like you just got rear-ended by a phantom truck, while the speedometer needle bounces around like it is possessed. This nightmare scenario is usually tied to code PG0737, which means your transmission control module engine speed output circuit is having a complete electrical breakdown. Think of your engine control module and your transmission control module as two coworkers who absolutely have to stay in sync to get the job done. The transmission brain needs to know exactly how fast that crankshaft is spinning so it can figure out the perfect shift points and regulate the fluid pressure inside the gearbox. It gets this information from the engine speed sensor, which you might also know as the crankshaft position sensor or the CKP. This sensor usually sits near the flywheel and uses a magnetic Hall effect to count the notches as they fly past at thousands of revolutions per minute. If the signal goes missing or the circuit is open, the transmission starts flying blind, leading to bucking, stalling, and a massive drop in fuel mileage. While this fault usually only causes drivability issues rather than blowing up your engine, ignoring it will definitely cost you a lot of money in fuel and stress in the long run. Before you assume you need a brand new transmission or a $1,000 computer, you absolutely must verify that your battery and charging system are in top shape, because low voltage during startup can cause these electronic sensors to send total gibberish to the computer. Once you have ruled out the battery, crawl under there and look for the sensor itself, which is usually mounted on the engine block near the transmission bell housing. Because it is so low on the motor, the wires are constantly exposed to water, road salt, and extreme heat. Check the harness for any signs of melting or chafing against sharp metal brackets. One little pro tip I can give you is that these sensors are magnetic, so they love to pick up tiny metal shavings or debris from the flywheel over time. Sometimes, simply removing the sensor and wiping that fuzzy metallic sludge off the tip is enough to bring the signal back to life. If it is clean and the wiring is sound, use your digital volt-o-meter to check the resistance. If the sensor is dead, swap it out, but also take a quick look at the transmission control module for any signs of water intrusion or corrosion on the pins. Keeping those signals clean and strong is the secret to getting your ride shifting smooth as silk again without breaking the bank for a rebuild you did not actually need.